So I grabbed his taser and shot him with it and put him in the cage with George. And I made them fight each other. And
this man's cracked.
Easily...
So, guys, what do you want to do tonight?
I don't know, dude. I'm bored.
It's raining outside, Junior.
I hear the rain.
Junior. It's raining cats and dogs, Junior.
It's raining, it's pouring. The old man snoring. He stole my song.
Drowner out there, Junior. The devil's beating his wife out there, Junior. It's a real gully washer outside, Junior.
I understand it's raining, Cody.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys want to watch a scary movie since it's raining outside?
Let's do it.
Yeah, dude. We got to.
Yeah, we should watch Terrifier. I heard that's scary.
I've heard that's scary, too.
I remember when I was
We
at...
gotta watch it then.
All right,
I'll tell y'all a little later.
Oh my God,
Damn! Someone ain't paying their phone bill. Nah, it's just a storm.
Okay, dude.
Surprised you can even see Joseph in the black, in the dark.
Oh, there's a light.
Yeah, you're being ridiculous.
Cody, I need you to brush your teeth if you're gonna scream like
A
that.
scary movie.
Breath stink.
Tell scary stories, dude.
Ooh, scary stories?
Yeah, we should do
Tell
that.
in the
Okay,
dark.
I want to say the first scary story. Okay, you guys ready to hear the scariest story you've ever
Y'all ready to get
Yeah,
spooked? Let's get it.
All right, here's the scariest, truest story ever. One night I was in my room playing toys, and I heard a loud grunting noise coming from outside. I looked out my window, and I saw Chef Peepy dragging
Okay.
this huge trash bag.
I heard
It
grunting
seemed
and
like
thought
there was
something
a dead
else.
body in it. He threw it in the trash can and went back inside. I went downstairs.
probably just taking out the trash, right?
When I peeked in the kitchen, I saw Chef Peepy cooking a pot of blood with
Spaghetti
balls
sauce?
of human meat in it.
Yep.
And a bowl of human brains, and he was
Pasta
sucking on them
sauce.
like they were noodles. He then put the brains into the pot of blood and started stirring it with
Pasta.
this evil, twisted look on his face.
He made
Chef
spaghetti.
Peepy then put some on plates and yelled out for me to come eat dinner. I sat at the dinner table, disgusted and terrified, as he
Did you
served
eat it?
me a plate
Ooh.
of this human meat noodle concoction.
Ooh.
He was a sick fuck. He said, "You better eat all of it, or I'm gonna tell your dad." I picked up a fork and slowly took a bite.
Don't
I
eat
started
that.
chewing and gagging while
Who gives
Chef
a
Peepy
damn if he
laughed
tells your
menacingly.
dad?
Whoa, dude. That's a scary story.
It sounds like he was just making spaghetti and meatballs, Junior.
No, it was human brains and human meatballs of meat with. Here, do you have a scarier
The
story?
rational
I do
friend of the group. We love
the
Cody.
Other night, me and Ken were gonna play Naked Twister, and I went to unzip my pants, but
Oh my
then
gosh.
the zipper got stuck, and I was freaking out, trying to find a way to get the zipper unstuck.
That's
And then
scary.
Ken was laying on the Twister mat all naked and shit, saying, "You better hurry up before this ass closes for the night." So I get mad, and I grab a
Closes.
pair of scissors, and I cut my pants off. And then...
Give me the flashlight, Cody. Don't want to hear that gay story.
But it's really scary, and it's true.
I
ran out of lube.
I want to hear the ending.
Cody.
Okay, that's the
Yeah,
ending.
shit. It's my turn for a real scary story.
I have definitely had one of those moments where I was trying to unzip my pants and it got caught in the skin of my sack, bro. And let me just tell you, that is probably one of the scariest situations you can ever find yourself in. Like, I'm talking about, like, the zipper went over the sack, so the sack was embedded in, like, the teeth of the zipper. So, like, in order to get the sack out, I had to unzip it again. It was painful. It was very painful, and I'm so glad I didn't rip something and then just have the insides pour out. It was painful.
And it was actually true. So around 2 years ago, I had this friend named George, and he liked to climb trees in the woods. One time, we climbed this tree, and it was like 15 feet in the air.
I was about to call him a
didn't know why I
monkey,
did it, but
but-
I pushed him off, and when he hit the ground, he broke
can't
his
do
legs
that.
and was screaming in pain and agony.
So
And
you're
that
a
made me
criminal.
happy. Like I got some sense of joy from watching him writhe in pain on the ground.
Okay.
He said, "Joseph, help me, help me." So I drug him back to my trailer, and I locked him in a cage.
What?
I kept him in the cage for about 3 months and fed him only Teddy Grahams. His legs healed, but in the wrong direction. So when I gave him his 2 minutes of outside time on his leash per week, he could only walk backwards. Whenever George did
This
something
is so
that I
fucked
didn't
up.
like
Oh my
I wouldn't
gosh.
give him any Teddy Grahams for like a whole day. But when he would cry saying he was hungry and shit, that would really piss me off. One day, the cops knocked on my door, right? And came looking for George. And I told him, if you make any noise when I open this door, you're not getting any Teddy Grahams for a week. But when I opened the door, George started screaming, and that made the cop run in my trailer yelling, "What the fuck is going on
Please save
here?"
George.
So I grabbed his taser and shot him with it and put him in the cage with George. And I made them fight each other. And
This
the
man's
officer
cracked.
easily won because George was so malnourished and weak from only having Teddy Grahams for 2 months and having broken legs. I told the officer he had to eat George because that's his only source of food. He
What?
complained and begged at first, but eventually
What?
he did eat George. A month later, the officer begged, saying, please let me go. I promise I won't tell anybody.
He said, I can't hear you.
Yeah, I just want to see my family.
I
said,
can't hear you.
I'm in too deep. So I ended up pouring gasoline all over the place and lighting it on fire. I walked away and the fire department showed up and I told them that I was just trying to make pizza rolls in the oven and forgot that I left the pizza rolls in the oven. Silly me.
So you got away with this? How to
And
get
I
away with
never
murder?
got caught.
What? And you just
Oh, man,
confessed.
that was my story. Talk about good times.
Who was recording? Someone report him. I would snitch
You made
if
that
somebody
up,
told me
right?
this.
Sure,
I would snitch if
Whatever makes you
somebody
feel
told me
better,
this.
Cody.
That's crazy.
I think I'm gonna go home. I needed some good night rest.
You need to go check on the cop.
We have to call the cops, right?
Yeah, that wasn't a made up story.
That was a very
He
criminal,
told the story like he lived it.
criminal story.
Detailed.
Like I think he did it.
I'm calling the cops.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Hey there, somebody call the cops? Seems like you should have called an electrician because your power's out.
So, officer, this
Did you
is
do
what happened.
both?
So, the power's out and it's raining outside. So, me and my friends thought it'd be cool to tell scary stories. And our friend named Joseph, he told us this story, and it almost like he admitted it. He admitted to killing this kid and a police officer.
Loki, you have
I
to
feel like
snitch,
this
right?
is too scary for you to tell me when the lights are off. You should wait till it's daytime and the lights are back on.
No, I'm serious. He said he killed this kid named George and a police officer.
Wait, George? Yeah, I remember a case from a few years ago about
He's
a
a
missing
missing-
kid named
oh,
George. He was
yep.
found in an old burned-out trailer with a dead police officer. That was actually
Joseph
my partner.
He said
did
he
do
burned the
it.
trailer down.
Oh, man.
Fucking way. Maybe that's actually who did it. Okay, I'm gonna go arrest your friend. I'll let you kids know if we need you in court.
Hey, you think Joseph did it?
Oh, he definitely did.
Can you even really get mad at them for snitching on their friend? Because their friend is a psychopath killer, bro. At that point, we can't be friends. We were never friends if you really think about it. I was just low-key like your next victim that you haven't gotten to yet. So yeah, I don't even blame y'all for telling the cops on Joseph. I would probably low-key have to do the same thing if you tell me a story like that. Like, come on, man. Creeping me out. And it's dark? Hell nah. You going to jail, Joseph. You going to
I am
jail.
the Honorable Judge Poohbear, and today we will be hearing the case of Joseph, who is being accused of murdering George Ferguson and Officer John Tompkins by locking them in a cage, making them fight to the death, making Officer Tompkins eat George, Jesus
Yeesh.
fuck, and then burning the trailer down with the live officer and corpse of George in it. The fuck is wrong with you? Did you do this, you sick fuck?
No,
did
I
indeed.
didn't do that, Your Honor. It was a story I made up when we were telling scary stories.
No, that was
Well, if it's
too
all just a big
detailed.
made-up story for fun, then you're free to go.
Just a second, Your Honor. It
Too
wasn't
detailed.
just a made-up story, it was a confession. The deaths of George Ferguson and my old partner, Officer Tompkins, were believed to be a horrific pizza roll accident all these years. But now, looking back at all the DNA and bones left at the scene, there's
Pizza
traces
roll?
of gasoline and fingerprints of Joseph on a burnt cage, and the burnt bodies were also found inside a cage, which we used to think was because the victims were trying to hide from the fire, but now, looking back, that's just plain silly, because there wasn't even any evidence of pizza rolls in the burnt-down trailer.
Well, Joseph. All of this is pointing to you being one sick son of a bitch. What do you have to say?
The Omen
It was a
Slammer.
coincidence that my made-up story just so happened to line up with all the evidence that they found. And duh, they didn't find any pizza rolls. They burned it to ash in the fire.
Your Honor, Joseph lived in the trailer they burned to death in.
So I can have friends over for pizza rolls.
This is all a lot of he said, he said.
Is he gonna
We
get
should
away
bring
with
in
this?
Some more he's to say. Officer Guy, bring in the witnesses to Joseph's story.
Your Honor, the two witnesses have asked to remain anonymous, so I put a trash bag over Joseph's head so he can't see them. And I also advised them to speak in a deeper tone of voice to hide their voices.
All right, let's get
Very
it.
Smart.
Cody and
Witness with orange
Junior.
hair and a bib. Witness with glasses and a bow tie. Explain what you heard.
Well, Your Honor, we were
Look how
sitting
scared
on the
Cody
couch
is.
and heard the story.
He's shaking.
Couch, you fucking idiot.
I mean, no, I was walking outside and I saw these three kids talking on a red couch from the street.
How the fuck would you see a red couch through a second-story window?
You should have done
outside?
the. You should have done the talking
Because
then.
Maybe I'm
Cody.
really fucking tall, Cody.
Wait, don't say my name,
Ah!
Jake. I mean, who's Cody? My name is Bobby.
Bobby, that's the best name you can fucking think of.
Like you could think of a better name. Come on, let me hear one.
My name is Tolly McTall Pants McGee.
Holly McTall Pants McGee.
Cause I'm really tall, that's how I saw through the window.
Order! Bobby, Tolly McTall Pants McGee. Continue your explanation.
Like I was saying, Your Honor, me and Bobby were walking down the street, and we heard the black kid admit to killing the kid named
The
George.
black
and making
kid?
The police officer eat George and lock him in a cage.
He didn't got a
and
name?
burning the trailer down.
Yeah. Ooh, when I find out who you two fucks are, I'm gonna kill both of you.
I have heard enough. I now have 3 he said against 1 he said. 3 beats 1. Joseph, I find you guilty of double murder and being a sick psychopath.
This man said
son
3
of a
beats
bitch.
1.
I sentence you to death by the electric chair.
Someone would tell him at your
I will
school.
set your bail at $100 in case somebody wants to bail you out to say goodbye and take
$100 bail when he's on the death penalty.
My name's Bobby.
Bobby, come on!
Okay, the trash bag is coming on.
Oh, he gonna find y'all.
Hey, where are those tattletale fucks?
They went that way. Hold on, you can't go anywhere until somebody pays you bail.
Well, can I make a phone call?
Yes, you may. Come on.
Really, it's only $10 because you only pay
What's wrong?
10%
Why do you look like that?
of the bill
I'm so scared,
of the
dude.
bail.
My eyes are popping out of my head. My glasses don't fit anymore.
Well, why are you so scared?
Because what if Joseph makes bail and comes after us?
He's not gonna make bail, and why would he come after us? He doesn't know that we're the ones that snitched on him.
But what if we didn't disguise our voices good enough?
We disguised our voices.
This video
enough,
does
he's not gonna
pose
get out of jail.
a good question.
Indeed.
How did you make bail?
I called up a bail bondsman and they freed the guys, the fuck.
Well, what are you gonna do now that you're free?
Oh, I'm just gonna find the 2 people that snitched on my ass and strangle the hell out of them.
Ooh.
Yeah, beep. Do you guys know who the hell did it?
No, we don't know anyone who did it,
I'm
no.
looking for 2 shaking pussy.
I'm not shaking. I'm not shaking.
Oh, you sure? You look like you're twerking over there. No.
Yeah,
No,
you
we're your
popping
best
something,
friend. We
bro.
would not snitch on you.
Oh, yeah,
took a
I
perk.
forgot you guys are my best friends. Of course you wouldn't snitch on me. Because you know how I get. I'll strangle a bitch if I find out they snitched on me. You know what? I'll throw them in a cage and make them eat each other like I did George and the police officer.
You did do
You're
it.
just fully admitting it?
Fucking right I am. I'm a menace out in these streets, bitch.
Okay,
No
your time's
Dennis.
up. Time to die. Come on.
Aw, I don't want to die.
All right, so the question I want to ask y'all is, I know how I said earlier, you would have to report Joseph to the police, but think about it, bro. Like, what if a serial killer does walk free, even though you testified against him? Don't you think he's gonna want to get a bit of revenge against the person that tried to send him to jail? So then again, is it worth testifying? You, on one hand, will be putting a dangerous man behind bars. On the other hand, if he does get acquitted, not guilty, and doesn't go to jail, you're probably the first person he's gonna visit once he gets home. Like, let's be honest.
That was really close. I really thought he was gonna see that you were being guilty.
Okay, so you're probably wondering why it's around your neck.
Jeez.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, you see, because you did 2 murders, we have to do 2 executions
Strangle
at the same time.
and
so this is
electrocution?
gonna choke you while you get electrocuted, so it's extra fucked up.
Probably gonna have a boner.
The black kid.
Well, we didn't really think about that. But look, hey, on the bright side, we let a friend come in to talk to you.
Hey, Joseph.
Oh, what's up, dude?
Now, while you guys talk, I'm just gonna go review the case records to make sure there's nothing at the last minute that might exonerate you.
Pretty careless of you.
Are you about to
All right,
confess,
Joseph,
Junior?
I've never been able to talk to someone who's about to die.
Well, you're talking to him.
I know, it's really cool. So look, I always want to know
It's
if
really
ghosts are real
cool.
or if heaven or hell's real, so I have a plan.
What?
Okay, so I'm gonna put a leaf on my couch as soon as you die. All right, and as soon as you die, I want you to, if you're a ghost, I want you to blow the leaf on my couch to know if ghosts are real.
Ooh.
So you just want me to stand by your side to blow
could that
fucking
work?
leaves all day?
Well, no, you can go do ghost shit.
Okay, I want to live my ghost life, nigga. Michael Jackson out there.
No, but before you do any of your ghost stuff, like after a
Y'all
few
think
hours,
Michael Jackson's
I'll
a
just
ghost?
Come on my couch and blow the leaf. If you blow the
I remember
leaf,
my
know
parents
ghosts are
said-
real.
Bro, that
They
doesn't
said
sound
demons
fun.
in
I
hell
just wanna know if ghosts
moonwalk.
are real. And also, if you go to heaven, ask
That's all I'm
God
gonna
to
say.
move the leaf. If you go to hell, ask the devil to move the leaf. As long as the leaf moves, I know there's an afterlife somehow.
Sure, heaven or hell or the devil.
Thank you.
Hey, I got some good news for you. You're free to go.
What?
What?
The leaf.
Aw.
The leaf. We're gonna do the leaf
Fuck
thing.
that leaf. How am I free?
Oh, well, you see, we reviewed the dental records for the bodies we found, and it looks like when Officer Tompkins ate George was still alive, judging by the strain marks on the teeth from the flesh. You know,
So
he
you
was trying
didn't
not to get
technically
eaten. So
kill
that
George?
means you didn't kill George. Officer Tompkins killed George.
And
since
you killed
George
a
was
murderer.
black, that's also a hate crime. So when you
Oh.
burned down the trailer, that was probably just self-defense.
Oh.
Yeah, they were still in cages though.
Okay, well, I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that, even though Officer Tompkins was my best friend and my former partner, and he came over for Christmas and gave popsicles to the kids, and he was a pillar of community.
Joseph,
Really.
you got a jail out of free card.
But I'm gonna pretend I
Get
didn't
out
hear
of jail
that.
free
The important
card.
thing is, you're free to go.
Hell yeah. Black man free. You don't see that often.
Thank you, Mr. Officer.
Watch him.
Okay. So he did kill him.
Oh, absolutely.
Definitely. Come on now. Maybe it's a good thing that he was wearing a garbage bag during court, because he would have came for that ass. Junior and Cody, he would have came for that ass because he knew you would have been the one snitching on him. But, you know, he's not in jail no more, no longer the death penalty. So I guess it's all good, right?